Hello and welcome back to the Curse of Strahd playthrough. So, some catch-up for people at home, for some things have happened off-screen. The group essentially decided they aren't taking all of the stuff from that treasure room because, well, there was £600 worth of vases, and I'm not talking about the currency in Britain, I'm talking about the weight.
5,000 good points for that.
Yeah. So, essentially, they decided they've had enough of this fucking temple and left, and considering there was nothing really in their way between the exit to the temple and, there was no combat, no real any encounters, so we've just decided they've left the temple, walked their asses all the way back to Vallaki where they're staying, and I assume ostensibly have just stashed your money somewhere.
Yeah.
I think you've been in town probably a couple days, so if anyone wants to, like Ethan specifically, you have a lot of gold right now, so if you want to buy any spells to copy from the spell book that you have, or a couple of scrolls I know you have, feel free, because I know you can get at least one or two of them down, so have a look through what you want to do and just inform me.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices at all, Tamriel.
You are pretty still well liked in Vallaki. People, it's only been about 2 days since, maybe 3 at max, since, the big inciting event where you saved the entire town from vampire spawn happened. Yeah, beyond that, you get warm welcomes and warm receptions. And you've also been invited to Strahd's castle by the man himself.
We should do that at some point before he gets really angst.
Wouldn't Ernest be really good radio show hosts? I mean, they're usually on air.
So is Alex Jones. Doesn't make him a good host.
Turning the fucking frogs gay.
Psychic vampires.
Do you understand?
Look, let's not go into how Alex Jones somehow tried to explain the plot of Neon Genesis Evangelion to Joe Rogan. Either way, so what do you guys want to do? For as far as you know,
Level up.
I'm leveled up.
I know.
You've heard rumors of a mad mage wandering the Slavic woods. Though you know not of anything beyond that besides he is mad and a mage.
And he's wandering the Slavic woods, apparently.
Yeah, that's all you really know. Or you may head to the gates of Barovia, as was stated in the letter, more or less. You imagine it means the ones that you passed on your way to Vallaki and not the ones on the entrance to the village of Barovia. But, you don't really know which. Either way, you'd have to pass one to get to the other. Beyond that, you really don't know if there's much else to do. You could explore the countryside for a while, but, well, you all know Strahd to be a impatient man from what you've heard of him. And on top of that, you don't know if he might try and ambush you with with more force than you can handle if you do wander for too long.
I think we should go see him.
Yeah, second that.
Alright.
Yeah, we don't have anything else to do. And it'll surprise when she actually finally wakes up.
Yeah. So,
I'm next Karen. Yeah, man.
Nabon. So what happened to Nabon as you were walking back from the wintry mountains? As you were walking down, an avalanche happened. You all managed to get out of it just in time. Unfortunately, Nabon got hit by it, and when she got hit by it, it went past her. It didn't crush her or anything. Strong cat body, but she was frozen solid, and you're now having to lug her around, as a solid object. Yeah. Yeah, she's even got the icicles going off one side.
We couldn't be bothered to get her out.
Yeah, you just probably spared the dying, so she's not dying in there. She'll live, but you can't really be bothered.
Wait, he came out of his coma or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, but actually, this is exactly what happened. Dick Radius was kind of walking, realized there was an avalanche, ran forward, and Nalbon was like, "Oh, hey, look, Dick Radius got." Well, and now you're just carrying her out. I imagine Aquila's just using her as a greatsword.
And she's some sort of living Dakimakura in ice.
Basically, yeah.
Watch out, I'm using a sword as a weapon and I'm not afraid.
Do you think we could just like get a tree log? Yes. Do you think we could just get a branch and like use your ice sword to gently freeze the branch into it and actually wield her as a sword?
I have a better
Where
idea.
are you gonna take the sword?
Nabon popsicles.
I have a better idea. Lee, if I use Nyaoban as a sword, roll on the wild magic table.
No, she isn't a wild mage.
But every time I hit something, think about it.
You're not. It's not a fucking great sword of wonder, Oshin.
It should be.
Look, I'll make a great sword of wonder for another adventure that we do at some point. You know what? Fuck it. I'll make a. You know what? If you decide to play in the mage campaign, Oshin, I'll make a great sword of wonder in that, and that'll be much more interesting. Random paradox effects. Either way, if you guys make your way to the first gate of Barovia, we'll skip the travel because let's face it, at this point, there's nothing that can really threaten you in Barovia.
Yeah.
I am instantly wearing my new hat and holding my new stick the whole time.
Excellent. You look like a baroness. A song plays in your mind that hasn't been invented yet.
Yeah, oh my god, it's desperately Toto.
No! Well, Strahd's won, guys.
That's the end. GG, everybody.
No me.
GG,
Try. It's easy.
I mean, I can think of no better way to date this video than to begin singing Christmas songs.
Get the
No.
fuck out. So, as you arrive at the gates
Did
of
I mention those weird toy things in the shop I work at that literally just sing Despacito?
Yeah, you did.
They're in the Christmas section too.
Don't bring it up, please. Just don't. So you arrive at the gates of Barovia. Again, the two beheaded statues of great warriors stand amongst you. The gates wide open, and standing near them is a black carriage, big enough to fit all of you, with 4 flaming horses drawing it.
Please correct me, because I think I misheard that. Standing near them is a black carrot.
Carriage. Carriage. C-A-R. Yes, this is the 5th book in the Weird Sisters series where they're flying carrots to destroy stuff. Legit thing that happens in that series.
Stop reading about Terry Pratchett and go read it instead.
Never read about all the time. 4 flaming horses draw.
No.
Four flaming horses draw the carriage. They stomp their hooves, staring at you as if telling you to get in.
If I pet the horses, do their flames burn?
No, they don't burn, but they do do that thing where they're clearly wanting to bite at you, but they've clearly been told not to.
Fair enough. Getting in the carriage.
Alright.
Yeah,
Inside is lavish and well decorated. Gold trim takes the entire
Can I
area.
sit on top of the carriage?
If you want, there's enough room for it. In fact, there is a driver section that no
Yeah,
one's currently
I'll
on.
actually sit in the driver's section along with
Yeah!
the cleric,
Alright.
The cleric and the
paladin sitting up
paladin
front.
on the driver's
don't-
section, like, ah!
Why do I feel like it's oddly sacrilegious for a paladin and cleric to be driving a carriage pulled by nightmares?
Lee, if I told you the idea,
I should have told us to complain.
But yeah, so who goes? So I assume everyone else goes inside of the carriage. It is big enough, by the way, to fully fit you comfortably, Horatia.
Yay! And everyone else at the same time.
And everyone else.
Does that mean
I'm just going to completely sprawl out all over the seats.
What do you
So
think?
either you're sat on us or we're sat on you.
You're probably sat on her.
Great.
I'm definitely going to. I'm going to sit on Horatia's torso, but Horatia settled down. Horatia just makes a noise.
Is Horatia comfy to sit upon?
No.
Out of curiosity, has there been a long rest since the last time I was here?
Yeah, you would have all gone a long rest, considering it was 3 days you spent in a town. So everyone go to full for everything. I'm not going to be a dick and say no long rest. But this does mean this is your day's long rest. We'll say we'll say you don't have a long rest for today, meaning short rest only while you're in Castle Barovia. Enjoy.
That would be enjoyable.
Ew.
So yeah, alright, it's called Castle Ravenloft, isn't it? Not Castle Barovia.
Yeah, Castle Ravenloft.
Fucking named after his mother, Mama's boy. Like all vampires, true Mama's boys. Either way, as you all get in, the carriage basically, like, you know, goes on its own. Like, the horses start running at a very fast pace. Like, you imagine you'll be there within the half hour, which would usually take a couple hours. So it's a fast carriage.
It's fast travel.
In it, you actually find a like suit of clothing. It seems to not be for anybody. It wouldn't fit any of you, but it seems to be some clothing that's just been left in here. It's a long black coat in the sort of style of a gentleman's suit coat, but like overly exaggerated, like down to the feet, with a black and white motif of a gentleman's suit and gentleman's vest and like all that stuff, as well as many rings and the like, just sat in here. The rings are like gold, silver, there's even a few electrum ones. And one that you don't recognize, it's a silvery white metal. Number 11 is carved onto the ring.
Oh. I feel sorry for you because I know that's what it is, and I find it funny for that reason.
But yeah,
I have no idea what this is.
and most people at home probably got the reference as well. But yeah,
I am out of the loop more than the audience.
I am out of the loop as well.
don't worry, I know exactly only 3 people here have read the series I'm talking about.
I'm guessing it's something to do with the Mistborn.
Okay,
Yeah.
2 people have read the series because I thought Zach had also read it.
I keep telling him to.
Read
It's
it, it's
good
very
read.
good, Zach. It's a good read.
I'm reading Will's Tongue.
So am I. I'm reading both. Oh god, are you on Winter's Heart yet?
Oh, Pathwind's Heart.
Oh, good, you passed the worst book.
Yeah, I'm on Gathering still.
Oh, that's good. Either way, sorry.
True.
Side tangent there on one of my favorite series. 2 favorite series actually. Either way, you
Anything but a side?
no, not really. You arrive at the gates of Castle Ravenloft. Tall, imposing, and dangerous is the only word you can truly describe them. Made from blackened wood and marbled stone. The walls themselves give off an air of depression, sadness, hatred, anger, fear more than anything. The wind is howling around here atop this large cliff looking over the village of Barovia. You see it loomed in the shadow of this place. And you can understand now why so many people fear Strahd when you, well, find this. This is his home, his place of residence.
So you're saying it gives off the same air as an upset black kitten?
Oh, it's linked to that character sheet, isn't it? Alright, I'll have to get the other character sheet then. Maybe. Possibly. Probably. Alright, let me just go to Castle Ravenloft. Where's Castle Ravenloft? There it is. Jesus Christ, that was actually kind of hard to find. To give you an idea of how tall it is, here is I have handouts of like how tall these things are.
I'm not. I'm going to pocket it.
The rings? Yeah, go ahead. Pocket one of the rings.
Yeah,
Is it
just
the...
the one that
Alright, yeah, just put down the 11th ring.
Oh boy, that looks really cool.
Oh god, yeah, the art in Castle Ravenloft is fucking sweet.
Like, that's not intimidating, that's badass.
Well, considering it's the villain's mansion, it's probably also intimidating because it's badass.
It's just scary place.
I do feel like Castlevania music should be playing while you enter this place.
Well, that's your fault if it isn't.
It couldn't be ours to get Castlevania music.
Lazy asshole.
Oh, fuck you too.
I'm sorry, I've got
You're complaining about it and you get it.
You've got what in your head, Cassie? You enter the game.
the Meech Canal.
Every time the me channel song, but every time the happens, it gets bass boosted.
You cannot take this seriously when all you can think is just.
You know, that should be played at people's funerals.
It really should.
You know, you pull out the coffin and it's just like do, and they step in time to the do.
Put on record that I want to play it at my funeral.
And like the is like they take 3 steps back.
And then 2 to the left, then 2 to the right.
Hey, what about playing that for funeral? Funeral, except it's entirely made after the Roblox oof sound effect.
I can't do the Roblox oof, but I can kind of do like.
Why are you being such? I find you actually trying quality versions of it.
I feel like if Strahd can see us now, he would be so disappointed.
I feel like the other man was awake right now. She'd be disappointed.
All right, so you arrive inside of the castle itself. Let me just read out a. There he goes. Thick, cold fog swirls in this courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each side of the keep's main doors. Warm light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard. High above the entrance is a rounded window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame. Yeah,
That seems nice.
there seems to be areas down to your downward north and south, which I think would actually be west and east, considering how this map's laid out. But still. So yeah, where do you guys go? Like I remember everyone to put yourself to full, because I can see some of your health bars are not quite at full. But yeah, where do you guys decide to head out to?
We're not in that map.
You should.
I am. I'm not. I'm still temple.
Oh, Alex, I know what's wrong. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Because I made you an individual person for individual maps, I have to take you to the individual map now. Alright, you're in, that's Ravenloft map 12. We've only got 8 more to go. This is a big fucking mega dungeon thing, by the way.
Oh, I'm
We
willing.
only
That
have
sounds like
one
just
long
a
rest for
force
the
get lost.
entirety of it.
Yep. You got your one long rest for the day. You are fucked. Alright, you should be on it now, by the way,
So you
Alex.
can't have more.
We have been somewhat
Okay,
invited.
now just find yourself. I can't see myself on the map.
Also, I still can't see everybody's health bars. That's
Look,
the thing.
that problem just isn't fixing for you, and only you, because apparently everyone else can see them, and I don't know what's wrong with you, Adam.
I can't see my own health bars, so.
That's because you don't have one. I never bothered to set up your token, Zach. I'm sorry.
This isn't false, but.
I can't see susses, or...
I can't see anything, Lee. I think you've got this out of my vision for some reason. Or unsigned it for some reason.
No, you have sight.
I can't see anything on the map. Why can't I see anything?
The only health bar I can see is Justinian's.
Alright, refresh this page.
I can see yours too.
Yeah, everyone should be able to see on this because it has global illumination.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's because it shows the green one, and the green one is not the one that it automatically assigns to your health. You need to set up your health bar independently. If you go on to edit token, then the one with the heart on it is the one that should appear. And you need to set that to your health, because it by default sets the one which is a weird graph to your health, which people can't see.
That's meant to be a pulse.
Oh no, wait, or is it the other way around? Let me just check.
Well,
No,
I mean,
the heart rate
currently the
one's
red bar is actually my health bar, but I can see.
Yeah, I set the red one to my health as well.
How do you set the bar to like show the health instead of just like a number?
Oh, you put in the same number for both, and then it'll do a out of.
Oh yeah, but I just wondered if there's a way that you can like.
Yeah, you click on the drop down menu next to it. You can just
There's a drop down menu for us. It's only
Yeah.
I guess that.
I'm on my text computer as I still can't see anything for some reason.
Like, if I were to change around so that my health bar was on the green bar, which I will do now just to demonstrate.
da 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 da.
That. Right. So some people may have just become able to see my health bar in green. Possibly.
No.
No.
Well, shit. However, what it's just done is because it was the red bar that was set to my health bar, it's now saying my hit point maximum is non-existent and my current hit points is 20, because now the red bar shows my...
Okay, this is a thing.
Weird.
When it should be showing...
Anyway, we will just. I think, guys, we should probably just move on from this because we're spending about 5 minutes being like, Roll20's a piece of shit that doesn't work most of the time, which most people already know. Because here's the thing, like, just to let you know, like, you all should be able to see each other's health bars because you're all set up to see everything the other person has. You should see auras, health bars, and everything for each other. In fact, you should see each other's nameplates as well, which even I can't see for some reason. So, yep. So yeah, I guess I'll ask again, like, what do you want to do? There's a set of double doors in front of you which lead into the castle, and then there's a section up to the north and a section down to the south.
I can't. Okay, right. My roll 20 is crapping out, so that's my end. I'm going to head towards those double doors.
Okay, cool. I'll move you towards it.
Cleric! Oh, I see the green health bar!
Hey, now I can too.
Oh, the only one I can't see is Aquila. Well, I mean, I don't know about Mega Man, but yeah.
Hold on.
Megaman, Nabon.
Shut up.
My health bar's now glitching out. Lee, did you set both the green and the red one to show health?
Maybe.
Well, can you not do that?
Maybe.
I don't know, set the red one to not health.
There's your
I
AC.
don't know how to set the red one to not health.
There, how's that?
Oh, yeah,
We can now see your health bar. We can see everyone's health bar now.
Yeah, okay, right.
Well, it fixed itself. So,
I'm back to normal.
yeah, like, Aquila, you walk up to these large double doors.
I don't think I'm the one who said I was walking up to the doors.
I meant
It was
say
me.
sus.
Yeah.
Do you open them? They are currently shut.
I look at everyone else and see if they want to follow me.
Where the hell did you go?
Towards the double door.
I don't see the double
I don't
doors.
see any fucking double doors.
Where'd he
They
go?
were described to us on my.
They're not on the map because they're underneath where the roof is. So, like, basically,
Well,
there's north, south, and then in front of you there's a set of double doors that lead into the castle.
Oh, right, shit, yeah.
So,
Yeah, we're gonna follow him.
this area that none of us can get into.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm just gonna put you, like, right here. This is just so I can copy and paste your character sheet, copy and paste your tokens. Alright, so yeah, do you head into it?
Yes.
Alright,
Yes.
so I'll just lead you to this area.
We'll leave it, we'll leave it on the, we'll have to...
I said, staying alive, staying alive. Alright, where is area 7?
wolf cried, would it be crying wolf?
This is why our cleric's not a bard.
No, that's how you would describe it.
All right, so yeah.
It's quite dark here.
Do you light a torch?
I light a torch for Dick.
I can see.
Of course he's there. You talk about him a lot. He's a master of yours.
There you go.
Ah, there we are. Now I can see things.
Yep. So, the ornate outer door of the castle hangs open, flanked by fluttering torches and iron sconces. 20 feet inside the castle is a second set of doors.
Let's go to the second set of doors.
All right. They are currently open.
Let's go through.
So, as you open up the doors, you hear a as the stone roof opens up, and you see above you a group of red winged lizards that you can only describe as dragons appear.
Can we back out the other door?
As you open the door enough for this to happen, both slam shut.
Ah, it's the tower again.
Tower of Latria?
So, everyone roll initiative, please.
What the fuck?
Honestly, like, why is Strahd even gonna, like, be so, oh, why don't you come and visit, and then just pulls that shit on us?
Because he liked pranks.
Oh, you want to go to come visit my death?
Yeah.
I mean, this is pretty good prank.
Visit. It's very rude to come and visit your
I rolled
mother.
a fucking 2 on my d20 for initiative.
Give me a sec. I actually need to just quickly do something, because like I just realized we had initiative for everyone else, so I'm just going to re-add you all to the initiative order there. I've got to remember to clear that initiative order before we do new combat, just so we don't roll and then I have to re-put everyone's initiative in myself.
This is, as an advice, open up before combat, so it reminds you by being there.
Definite. They didn't get a 1. Aquila, Ego Shield.
Intentionally type 2 1s. Really, really badly.
Did you roll Ocean? Yep, 4.14. Dick got
A fucking 2
7
on the
point.
d20, so...
Oh, you got an awful roll. She got hers in. Sus, you
I got
got.
a natural 20!
Yep.
I fucking rolled a 2 as well.
And then Jasenia, you got a 10.19.
But don't worry, Adam.
Sus, I don't think you got 211. Oh. Initiative, God! So, first up is Liana. Your turn. So these dragons are about 30 feet above you. I'm gonna say. They are.
Is that in character?
They're relatively small. They're not like you would guess. They're probably wormlings.
Yeah, given by the fact that the initiative tracker says Red Dragon Wormling.
Look at him. Does Dick see through time and space to the initiative tracker? If so, he might be insane.
Oh, the very concept of this character was based on a concept that transcends time and space.
True.
So yes,
The Dick radius.
there's a reason why I have a wisdom of 20.
Anyway, I've completely forgotten which one of my spells here is a cantrip, so let me just go check my spell list.
Go ahead. Don't worry, these guys aren't that strong compared to the rest of the creatures in this dungeon.
I'm going to kick something. And it's probably going to be Dick.
Synchro! secret flame.
Alright, which one are you hitting? I'll diversify them by adding a little bit of color to their thing. So there's the red dragon. Okay, the top one. There's the blue red dragon. This is just for everyone. Green, and then brown. I see, Liana, I see. So this one. I'll make his deck save.
What the fuck are these?
What, the creatures you're fighting?
Yeah.
They're red dragon wormlings.
Sorry. No. It's mainly because they're using the image that is not for wormlings. That's confusing me.
All dragons use the same image.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yes, no, this is not a fucking ancient red dragon, but it's just shrinked
Yeah, I
down.
was gonna say, because what the Strahd on miniature ancient red dragons.
That sounds great.
That would be great. So,
Midget red dragons.
what else you doing, Liana?
Oh yeah, I can like cast 2 cantrips.
No, you can cast a cantrip and a spell. But I'm just wondering if you do anything else, because if not, I'll just describe what happens.
I can't hit anything else.
Yeah, they're all like a good 30 feet in the air.
And I don't want to waste spells, so I'm not doing anything else. Liana's going to hold an action to if any of them come within striking distance, she is striking it.
I haven't been put on the initiative tracker, by the way.
What did you get?
17.16.
So you'll go after Sus anyway, so it's not that bad, but still. It's alright.
Yeah. I'm just gonna play whack-a-mole if any of them come near me. That's it. That's my turn.
Oh, it's like reverse whack-a-mole because they're above you and going down.
Fair.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, hit the roof.
Alright, so yeah, you basically hold your primary thing to just attack at them. Sus?
Right, let's see like our snack is surrounded. Excellent.
Activates ability Overwatch.
I'm pretty sure. Yes, I did. You failed in find the cantrip. Excellent.
Green float. Sorry.
Alright, so I find some weapon. That's a great sword.
Wait, you said you would describe what happens. What happens?
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, so basically, you pull out, like, this, like, sacred flame in your hand as this dragon, like, goes to basically... It looks like it's about to breathe fire on you as you just lob it straight into its mouth, and you just hear a... from the inside as its stomach expands slightly, and a puff of, like, white smoke comes out as it just looks a bit like...
I don't even know if that does damage, because it does radiant damage.
So yeah,
well, the good news is I have got, since my reverse blade is kind of set to cold mode, this is going to be easy. It's a first line to make a weapon attack.
They're 30 feet in the air, so that ain't got the range to it.
Climbing! We'll start climbing.
Alright, so you just...
I climb.
So-
I climb.
At the top line for good measure.
Yeah, you're only 5 feet away from them if you climb up 30 feet in the air, so I'll put a 30 in, like, one of your boxes. You know what, I'll just keep track. You're 30 feet in the air, you've walked up 30 feet, you're 5 feet away from them on the side of the wall. Now you may attack them.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
You guys ain't gonna like what I'm about to do next.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me!
Oh, that's a good hit.
Nice. Alright, deal damage. Top or bottom, by the way?
I mean, they're also. Like all of the top's surrounded, so I'd go for that one.
You have advantage on the one at the top. Well, you don't, because it's 30 feet in the air, actually.
Yeah, so 30 feet was, it doesn't even matter. Until the captain drives all, but then we have a dog fight in our hands.
Yeah. So, which one were you attacking, top or bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom.
That's, yeah.
I always knew Sus was a bottom. So yeah,
No, I'm on top. Why did I want to go on bottom? So I can be on top of it.
just fucking don't deal the damage to Horatia, Lee.
Ryder's got 2 damage and no damage.
You don't have it. I don't think you have any reason. Do you have any reason you might have? By the way, just quick. Do you have any reason you might have advantage on these guys?
Let's see. I don't think it's expecting me to just run up the wall and slash at it.
Somehow I doubt that counts.
That
It
is
doesn't
not a thing that prey usually does. No. Yeah, we have you now. Wait, where are you going?
I'll say yeah. Like first turn of combat, they weren't expecting their prey to literally walk up the wall at them. I'll let you have the advantage for this turn. So -7, then minus an additional 7.
So that's how much damage?
17 plus 10, 27. So yeah, you just like come up and you just like run up the wall and just turn around and like shunk.
That's 18.
Then there is the thing
yeah,
like
18.
health.
Yeah.
Well, I did the damage correctly because I did it individually as individual numbers, so I just can't do math outside of that.
11 plus 7 plus 3 plus 7 plus 1d8 plus my spellcasting water fire.
Nice.
And
The fire
is
so
fine.
unfortunately the green flame that hits them with your blade does nothing, as it feels the pain of the cold, it feels the pain of the like sword itself slashing into it, but the fire seems to do nothing as it just
Drat.
Actually, Lee,
yeah.
you're forgetting, is it not the heat/cold weapon where you select one element and become weak to the other?
Yeah, but green flame blade is the cantrip he used to attack with.
Ah, right.
The fire
I'm taking a big risk doing that cold damage, I know.
Yeah. So you are currently vulnerable to fire damage. Horatia, it is your turn.
I'm still none the wiser as to whether it actually, am I saying it did damage or not, because it's radiant damage.
I described I did describe it dealing damage, so it did damage. They're not immune to radiant.
Oh.
I am going to cast Web so that it will get all 4 dragons. So like I'm going to cast it to cover that area, but like on the ceiling, so that it hits them.
So, well, you don't even need to cast it on the ceiling. You just probably cast it from one point of the wall to the other.
But yeah.
So, yeah, you tangle it up in some web. I'll make their dex checks.
Imagine if you just put it like 30 feet up, trapping stuff.
Alright, 2 of them, the bottom 2 aren't affected by it. They, like, fly just above it and, like, are kind of flying around the web.
I mean, they have to make it at the start of every turn that they spend inside
I know,
the web.
and they're going to be staying there, so they're going to be making it the entire time. But the other one does just get caught in it.
Also, I'm going to try and open this door on this side.
Alright, yeah, it opens fine.
In that case, I'm going to dive through it.
As you dive through it, you see a dusky-skinned elf standing at the stairways with his hands behind his back as he sees you and goes, "Good evening, invited guest." As he has a smile on his face.
Are you gonna stop breathing fire at me?
No, although I'd recommend your companions leave that room in 3, 2, 1.
I just sort of like coil and spring myself away.
Red Dragon's turn. As the Red Dragons aim down, fire erupting in their belly as you see the heat coming from it, as each one uses its fire breath on the ground beneath it.
Oh boy.
Wait. How long is their breath anyway?
15 foot cone.
And they're 30 feet in the air.
Oh yeah, so they would so 2 of them would come down. They've already made their check for this turn, technically. So they're gonna come down by 15 feet. And 15 feet. The other one doesn't get to come down, so 2 of them make their check. The other one just kind of sits there like, shit. All right, I need to quickly draw out the cone real quick, because I'm trying to figure out. So like.
Also, Sauce isn't affected by this because Sauce is high up.
Oh yeah, so this is high up. So. Oh no, there are 3 of them that would actually do this.
You didn't make a check for one of them though.
You didn't make
Yeah, I
a check
didn't.
for one of them.
Thank you. I didn't actually see I didn't actually see that one.
It was a hiding ass.
It was hiding from the GM himself. I was actually only going to roll 2 of those. If you didn't mention it, you would have had me miss an attack. So that's your own fault, because it is free. No, it's actually trapped.
Yeah! They're coming down! I hit one of them!
Yeah. So it's still fit. They're still fit. They're 15 feet in the air instead of 30. So, this one and this one are the ones that are free. This one's trapped. So.
Can you have a hearing and just being dethought by this?
I'm trying to think what they'll do. This one's firing his breath. I'm just going to say it. This one's firing his breath this way. This one's firing his breath. I'm going to take one step back. And it's firing his breath this way. So we'll start with the one above Dick. That one is dealing... So it's like aiming down.
You should always be careful things above Dick.
I hate three-dimensional combat.
It says everyone who's taken part in underwater combat.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say it hits Aquila and fucking Liana 'cause it's easier on my brain. So this is his fire breath. DC 13 dex save or take that much damage. Half as much on a successful save. Alright,
Do we have to make multiple saves?
What?
Do we have to make multiple saves?
No, well, you don't make yours yet, Liliana? Just
What
send
the
so Oshin and Liana, you take 14 damage each, fire. And this one, 15 foot in the air, is going to
Why did
hit... It doesn't know Sus is weak, and who to go for? The one who attacked its ally, actually. So it's aiming its breath up, so it's not going to hit Dick, but it is going to hit you, Sus. Because you're the only one that's dealt damage in the past turn.
Okay.
So...
My red health bar is connected to my HP, and when I put it to 0, it went to 0.
So yeah, so you succeed, so you take half damage, so you take normal damage from this, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, double damage.
Yep.
I did that. That's the 40.
23.
20 damage. Okay. So I'm doing 20 to every hit.
Oh yes, nice. 20 damage. So yeah, you basically get everyone gets like fire breath with the ones who can't move. They moved 15 feet below, so they actually don't hit the web, which means it doesn't explode, which means they're still trapped. Jasenia, it's your turn.
If you want my advice, get out of the room first, then do whatever you're thinking.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, how far is it?
Wait, the double doors that are in front of us that we can walk through, how tall are they?
About like 10 feet.
Lee, would you mind just moving me here?
Why'd you want me to move you?
Because I'm holding it here and I won't be able to remember how far it is. Thank you.
There you go.
Alright, what do I want to do?
You hear again from the dusky-haired elf Jasenia. Welcome, Lady Jasenia.
It's just
Yes.
our turn to him. It's like, what?
Welcome.
Hi?
Hello, I am Radadin, steward of Strahd. He's just waiting with his hands behind his back.
Would you tell the dragons?
I have no control over them, though they will not follow you out of the room.
Everyone get out of the room. I'll just go over here, I guess.
I'd like to, but it's not my turn yet.
The snack is just lying sprawled on the ground, holding her crown on her head.
I just respond to Jasenia's instructions to leave the room with, you don't have to tell me twice, and I just walk out.
Cool. Yeah. You know what? I think we'll turn off combat for now because it's very obvious what everyone's going to do for the next 3 turns, and everyone goes before the dragons go next. So, yeah.
I don't leave the room.
Can I just...
Do you not want to leave? Do you guys
No,
not
I'm
want?
definitely leaving this room.
All right, Sus, are you leaving the room?
I go to roll performance check as I swing out from the swing down from the door.
All right, go ahead. Roll your performance check. Let's see how good you look. If you fail, the dragon gets a free attack. All right, you're good. You do a triple backflip. You get your stunt point. Take your extra. No, wait, wrong system.
Did you remember to close the door as you left?
No.
So yeah, the door is open, but the dragons don't follow you through. It seems to be this man was telling the truth.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
At least Simon well behaved.
What do you mean convenient? Just like, convenient. He was telling the truth. That's
Yeah.
suspicious.
So yes, cobwebs, just to describe the room you currently enter, cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of this great dusty hall, dimly lit by spluttering torches in iron sconce. The torches cast an odd shadow across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles squatting motionless on the rim of the domed ceiling. Cracked and faded, ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. Double door of bronze stand closed to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors through which you hear a majestic, sad organ tone. An elf with brown skin and long black hair descends the wide staircase. Quiet as a cat, he wears a grey cloak over black studded leather armor and has a polished scimitar hanging at his belt. This man, as you know...
I feel like you would stab me if I made the pun that I want to make, which is, Drow, you doing? So I'm not saying that.
Well, you can't say
Drow.
I actually felt myself take 3 points of psychic damage though, can you please stop?
Cassie, you can't say it anymore.
Can you please stop casting vicious mockery, Cassie? It's rather rude.
Hold on. The best thing is Cassie can't say it in character anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yep, I can.
I mean, all she's heard someone give that exact greeting. So all she's heard someone give that exact greeting, and that seems worse, if anything.
So, yeah, the black-haired elf with the dusky skin walks down. He just walks past you and, like, walks a bit further down, standing, and then, again, like, turns on his heel and says, "If you will follow me to the dining room, Master Strahd is awaiting you." And, like,
It's normal to attack people with dragons as soon as they come into your home.
They are more an intruder device than anything else, mistress.
Do they attack guests intentionally?
Only those who come through that door.
Is there another door?
No.
So we're entering through the window, is what you're saying.
That's how my master arrives, usually. Come, and he just continues walking down.
Why am I just thinking of Saxon Hill, how he always enters his own, like, HQ by just smashing in through the windows?
Through the window! Through the wall!
I think it's Dr. Doom always enters a room by kicking down the door. Because someone once suggested he opened the door and his answer was, what, like a peasant?
Like a peasant?
Dr. Daw.
So, torchlight flutters against
If
the
the door
walls.
will be opened for me, I shall destroy it.
The torchlight flutters against the walls of this vaulted hall. To the east, a arched hallway stretches for 20 feet, ending at a spiraled staircase.
Can I go look at this armor? Looks cool.
Give me a minute. Goes up and down. Next to the hallway, a suit of armor, oiled and glistening, stands at attention in a shallow alcove. To the west, large double doors hang slightly open, and a steady bright light escapes through the opening. A well of organ music comes from behind the doors, spilling their powerful medley into a defeated hall. As you look at it, it's a suit of plate armor, very well cared for. Sorry, Cassie, what?
It's nice to know we can take some water from there. It's a well of music.
So, Rahadan,
Yo, Ben.
opens the doors for you, like, in the classic servant manner, like, both open at once, and then, like, essentially stands there with his arms saying, like, you may enter now.
Alright, I'm gonna slip the sunlight sword I have underneath my armor and just...
That's cool. So you just...
I'm just gonna keep my shadow attached for now. Close, just in case.
Alright, so yeah, do you guys enter the, enter the room?
Yes.
I would like to thank him for holding the door open.
Like,
thank
walking
you.
at him and saying something in a vaguely unrelated tone.
Yeah, he just says, like, thank you, my lady. You may take your seats at the table. Merely do not sit at the head of the table. That is reserved for Master von Sarovich.
Which one's the head?
Well, the head bat is usually back towards the
Why
window.
on earth would you have heard that?
So, like, as you enter, You quickly realize as you're like getting to your chairs, I will read the room. 3 enormous crystal chandeliers brilliantly illuminate the magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble, supporting the ceiling in the center of the room. Sorry. A long, heavy table covered with fine white stained cloth. All right. The table is laden with many delicate foods: roasted roasted beast. That's beast, yeah. Based in a savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, and sweet fruits and vegetables. Places are set for each of you with a fine, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with a delicate, tantalizing fragrance. At the center of a far wall, between floor to ceiling mirrors, basically floor to ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ, its pipes blaring out a thunderous melody that speaks in a tone of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, is a single capped figure, pounding keys in rapture of ecstasy. The figure suddenly stops and turns to you.
It's Strahd!
This is what it looks like. All I can imagine is Mozart's Requiem playing. Am I the only one to imagine that? Okay.
Sorry, I was actually pushing PR March.
No, seriously, why Mozart's Requiem? No, the only thing I'm thinking of is Davy Jones.
Castlevania. Like Davy Jones thing was pretty good.
No.
What about Eine Kleine Nacht music?
I wish I knew what that sounded like, but maybe.
By the way, in the original, it does say it's meant to be Mozart's Requiem playing, so fuck all y'all, that's where I get it.
Well, you know what's delightful, but that is exactly fucking Davy Jones's fucking organ. And he is the kind of guy who would play that tune.
True. But yeah, you see that. As he turns around, you see Strahd standing to face you.
Called it.
Hi.
Hello.
Hang on, I'm trying to put the layer right.
He says.
Sorry, every time she goes hello, I just slightly lose it inside and just hope that Strahd will just enjoy it as well.
So, yes. So the figure stands from his organ, staying where he is, and he merely says, "Welcome, my humbled guests." And then as he starts speaking, Rahadan shuts both the doors, and you hear him walk away slowly. The organ music keeps playing on in the background, despite the fact that the figure has clearly stopped playing it. You even see the keys continue to play. Yeah, you even see the fingers continue to play. Just because fuck you, I'm just gonna go get Mozart's Requiem.
Please do.
He then stretches his arms, and the thing still plays, and then he's just like, oh shit.
Playing it without looking and without touching it? That is some high-level skill!
I'm pretty sure it's a player piano at this point.
Yeah, but then how was he playing?
He just bought the piano for the dollar store, and that's one of the demo songs.
Wait, so was he sat in front of the playing itself piano, pretending to play it just to show off?
Yeah.
No, but
If this was Kane, like, he would be doing something awesome, but it would probably all be in service of making himself look awesome, so he can then disappear and tell us something really weird. Oh shit! All that foreshadowing for Kane's all wasted. Oh.
Little do you know, 5 minutes earlier, Strahd's at the dollar store looking for the cheapest organ he can find, and this one had this as the demo.
I
can't quite find an organ version of it, so I'm just getting a piano version of it because it works fine.
I also found things, so I sent it.
But yeah. Well, the problem is I have to use the fan burst bullshit. So either way, he stands and says, "Welcome to Castle Ravenloft. It is an honor to have you all attend my dinner." And he just says, "So, I hear you have done many a great thing in Barovia for me. Clearing out vampire infestation in Valaki, saving a young girl of the Vistani, becoming heroes of the village no less than a few hundred miles away from this castle. So many great things in so little time. You may color me impressed. So I offer you to feast and dine in my castle. It is the least I can offer before killing you.
I was gonna say, I feel like he's emphasizing the die part of dine.
And he just goes, "This castle will be your grave as it has been my prison. I am the one who brought you here, caused the fog to keep you here, and even the one who the dark powers took interest in before you, my undying, uncaring masters. You have been a source of great amusement for these past few weeks, but alas, our time comes to an end. And I must bid you adieu, as I do to all." And then he says something in a language none of you speak. Very elegant, whatever language it is, it sounds elegant and fantastical. As out of
Is it
nowhere,
French?
he disappears, gone, and the
what was
piano
the
music stops playing.
Does he just straight up vanish, or does he turn into mist as he
No,
leaves?
he straight up vanishes.
Right. Question, Lee. Just out of character, what was that language?
Out of character, that language was Barovian.
It's going to be a Spanish.
It's fucking Spanish.
I'm also going to disappear.
Lee,
What?
grab it back.
Okay, good night. I'll take it.
You take care
I'll
now.
take it.
They'll
Okay.
need to come down before you go.
I will. Love you.
Love you, Pep. See you in the
Bye.
morning.
Bye.
First? Why is this in
Sorry about that. My mom came in. But yeah, so you guys are now in this dining room. You've been said you will be allowed to enjoy your meal at the very least before Strahd decides to kill you.
Alright, I want to sniff the liquid that is.
It
Smells like ale.
It's what?
It smells like ale.
Big question.
Yep.
He said we would enjoy the meal before he killed us. So if we just don't enjoy the meal,
Wait a minute, are you saying if on TripAdvisor you give him a bad review?
Yeah.
Can't kill you if you give him a bad review. Damn it.
Never underestimate the power of
I mean,
TripAdvisor.
by his own admission, he promised us we would enjoy a meal before he killed us. So if we don't enjoy the meal, he can't kill us.
But what if it tastes nice and we can't help but appreciate its taste?
He's not a promised vampire. He doesn't have to keep every single word he says.
Are you
Yeah, I
suggesting
think you're
we
getting
don't
that
eat or
detail.
drink anything specifically to avoid triggering his "he's going to kill us" response? Because, I mean, it's food.
Also, here's the law here, you do know, so you can't just lawyer your way out of this.
Yeah, you can just say, "Fuck you, I'm Strahd," and just kill you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm half tempted to just try the food anyway.
I don't know about you, but I go to start serving for me and Dick Radius.
Yeah. Okay,
Right,
it's food.
I'll wait until at least a few of you start eating and wait a bit and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna awkwardly try pulling out a chair and getting on it, and I try to heap my tail into it before I eventually just give up, turn the chair around, and just kneel on it
Fair.
and lean over the back.
This works somewhat. You don't think it's quite table etiquette manners, but at the exact same time, you're in a tight
Your
spot
snack.
here.
Also, it's not like there's anyone watching us right now anyway. Probably.
Actually,
Okay, maybe Strahd. He's probably
Okay.
watching us and laughing at us.
is there a hole in the back of the chair?
No. They're full back chairs.
Oh. Because if there was a small hole in the back of the chair, then she could stick her tail through that hole and sit on the chair properly.
It requires a fairly large hole. She's a big snack.
She's a big snack with big snack thighs.
I'm a medium snack.
So you're saying you're not a thick snack?
So you're still twice the fucking size.
Medium thick.
But yeah, do you guys eat the food at all, or do you just leave it?
I definitely eat.
I'm gonna consume a small amount. Yeah.
All right. As you
I don't know
eat,
if
you
you-
realize the food isn't poisoned, and that it is also delicious. The wine also tasting fantastic. This is very well prepared.
Oh, very well. Then I'll start eating since nothing's happened.
I would recommend just entire large things to her because I want to see a snake eating something whole.
There is like
More
an
material.
entire roast pig on the table.
Devours plate.
There is like an entire roast pig on the table.
Yeah, I'll eat some of the roast pig.
Can I dislocate my jaw?
You can't. I know for a fact you can't do that.
Damn.
I mean,
Unless you were
going
like the
to-
Malison type that has a snake head, then you could do it.
I am not.
Or the Malison type with snake arms. That's the most retarded one they have. I have snake arms. Meh.
At this point, my fact that she had this mutated jaw and
What a fucking shit power that must be to be able to turn you around to a fucking snake. It's like, wow, I can't manipulate things. With
No,
like a
no,
normal
Ethan.
fucking
It's not that
person.
you get to turn your arm into snakes. Your arms are permanently snakes. Forever.
What a fucking shit.
I mean, are they at least like poison, venomous snakes?
Yeah, they're venomous at least.
Oh
Well,
wow, I cover
I think
everything I
that's the
touch in venom. Amazing.
Hand to snake combat.
I'm gonna just eat a lot of food anyway.
You guys have you have a lovely, lovely meal. As once the food is over, there's the door to your left and the organ Strahd was playing.
I'm gonna have a go at playing the organ.
What song do you play?
The entertainer.
Yes.
I don't know that song. You play whatever.
No. Play.
As you're playing it, you feel that some of the keys are like different. They're odd. They're like they have like I don't know. It feels like there's more pressure being put into them than there should be.
Oh,
Play Katana.
it's a secret door thing. There's like some musical combination to open a secret door, isn't there?
Well, there's only way to do it. That's good. They heard this to have a go at a person with keys.
Can I roll perception on this?
Yeah, sure. You can roll perception on the keys and let's see what you get.
Actually, I can roll perception as well. I'm doing that.
Cool. Go
Give me
ahead.
a moment.
Can you beat 19?
I don't know, but I'm doing it anyway.
I'll say, well, actually, you can give people advantage by doing it together. So, did you want to give Cassie advantage?
Fuck it, cause yeah.
All right. So you notice that the keys are degraded in a certain order more than some, and it looks like they're purposely kept degraded, and they're degraded in like a unifying orders if some get played more than others, and it seems to be in form of notes. You could try looking for a song in the organ, because there is like a song book in front of the organ. You could try looking for a song through that like has all the notes that you're looking for.
I'd say we look for the most well-paced song in the organ's note.
Well, is the book currently open?
Yeah, it's open. It's currently on a song known as. I'm trying to think.
Presumably Mozart's Requiem.
It's Mozart's Requiem in our world, but I'm trying to think what it would be called in Faerun. And knowing Strahd, it's probably called Strahd's Requiem because he's a cunt.
The point that I'm
The
getting
Requiem of
at,
Ravenloft.
the point that I'm getting at is, do the notes in that match?
No, not at all. They don't. Like this doesn't have a single note the same.
I'll just start flicking through it and see like which of the most degraded notes on the keys are also the most common notes in the songs, and just go until I find one.
You
Can I
find
just
only.
push the most degraded keys on the piano in random orders?
Well,
No.
He does find it after like a few minutes. It's in the same section. It's known as Salune Sonata.
Right. I'm just gonna like.
Would the Wild West version of that be Salune Sonata?
So anyway,
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I was gonna just use the regular stats for Strahd, but fuck it. You get Kane Strahd now.
Please no, don't make
Just
us
for
suffer
Cassie,
for
she's the one that
everything.
made these bad jokes.
Guess what? Look, you're a coterie now. You guys are a
Lee.
fucking coterie at this point, meaning that you
Lee.
share the fucking blame.
No, Lee, we don't share the blame. You make us a coterie, I'll come over there and I will unleash all the bad shit that's happened to me onto you.
No, I'm sorry, Oshin. My
You
pain
can
is
just
far
make
greater
me
than
lose the
yours.
level.
You don't wanna try?
Oshin, do you really want to get into the whose life is worse battle? Because I'm going to win it.
Not for the viewers.
That's a good point, actually. No, for the viewers.
Not in front of the viewers.
Not in front of the
That's
viewers, because they're gonna get real depressed real quick between us.
Oh yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ. Alright, so do you play the song?
Yes. Okay.
We all know what song it is, but I'll go get it for us because, well, Resident Evil is a hilarious thing.
Lights and out.
I'm just gonna go get it up. So, Dick Radius, do you become the master of unlocking?
Just give me like 1 second, okay?
Oh, no problem.
Let's go.
Actually, no, hold on. Me and Dick will do this duet.
Damn it, Chris.
I'm the one on the organ currently playing the entertainer.
Play Tinkatana.
Nah,
I can't believe no one knows.
Terribly sorry about that delay.
Oh god, no problem, man. So yeah, you start playing the song with fucking Aquila.
Yeah.
Very weird, I can't hear the song.
I do like this song though.
I'm trying to play
This is
it.
rather nice.
I can hear it.
I can.
Everyone else can hear it.
I'll reload the page, see what's wrong.
Actually, hold on. I want to just roll for this. See how well I do it.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I don't have a. I really shouldn't be clicking.
Just give me advantage on it, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, Oshin can have advantage because technically it's based off charisma, even though performance really should be based off this.
That's predictable. I don't know how to perform. That's not
Why
how
does the
I'm not doing it.
Why does the paladin have exact precision, but the fucking monk has spaghetti fingers?
The monk is used to doing things that like charisma based.
Oh, I just don't.
Wouldn't this performance check be like performance used with text?
So yeah, as you play the song, the organ opens up.
I like to imagine they just slide apart as the organ opens up.
Yeah, it's like the fucking
Leave the
over
music
the
on.
top like gothic shit you expect, guys. It like breaks apart and like splits in half and opens to be a pair of like a double door.
They just slide away.
Oh.
But yeah, as the song ends, the area behind it, I had to reload the page because I'm not getting any sound from Roll20 for some reason.
What time is it up today?
Roll20 has some like, okay, now I'm getting sound. Weird. Roll20 has some real problems at times.
I have some real problems with it. It's fucking lagging the fuck.
Oh, this is the outside.
It's not the outside, it's underground.
Yeah,
It's a dungeon.
I'll read out what the area. So actually, the castle courtyard is visible through arrow slits in the north and west walls. Leaning against the walls are mirrors of various sizes, some as tall as humans and others small enough to fit in a backpack. Yeah. So yeah, you're just in this low area. Down to the south, because I assume you would explore this pretty easily. This is basically where the turrets are. This is for like defending the castle. Yep. You see a hallway leading down in this down here that leads to a set of spiraling staircases going down and up.
That looks like webs, I see.
I appear to have become blind. Oh, I'm no longer blind.
Wow, that's a lot of arrow slit. Oh, the lighting engine does not like that.
Yeah, the lighting engine's fucking me over right now.
Make sure you have Google Chrome being allowed.
It's like Fallout 76.
Make sure you have Google Chrome being allowed to access the full amount. Like, oh god, there's a thing that you have to enable in Google Chrome, otherwise, like, it hates Roll20's lighting engine.
What is it?
It's like full.
You must allow to access the Russians.
Oh, it's like it has to be able to access, like, it's something to do with your RAM, essentially allowing it to access, like, the full amount of your RAM it requires instead of limiting it, because it does limit it as much as it uses way too much. It does limit itself for the most part to, like, only this amount. If you enable a certain thing, it just allows you to use your, like, CPU and your RAM to actually run shit on Google Chrome, unlike before where I don't think it's allowed to use your CPU. It's something like that. Don't do that. You can just fall out.
Yeah, I didn't mean to accidentally phase through a wall.
Ah! But yeah, you see a set of spiral staircases. Do you wish to go up or down or just backward the way you came?
I say we go down.
Alright.
Why down? Why would Strahd be in the lower area?
I think it's just interesting.
Yeah, I don't think my token has dark vision set up. So I'm not getting.
You don't have dark vision, do you?
We might die.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We go through this every time.
Guess what? I'll set it up, mate. Zach, listen, you're gonna have to remind me every time, too.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Personally, I would quite like to go deal with Strahd before we have to lose all of our spell slots and everything to anything else we find.
We could level up as well in this area.
If I were a vampire, I would be at the top. Also, you moved us over to a new thing.
Yeah, because that leads down to map 11.
I mean, if I were a vampire, I would obviously be, hiding out in a high-rise apartment, making all the money in the world.
Yep.
Alright,
see.
Pirates apartment.
We're having a talk there.
I see nothing but my stuck pixel.
I'm trying to figure out where exactly the fuck you're supposed to be.
You go down the wrong staircase.
No, I know. I have to find which staircase you fucking went down.
You're the one who can see the whole of the map at all times.
I know. Like well, it's actually multiple maps, guys. This is like I have to switch you between maps as you've seen.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Hang on, let me go quickly have a quick look at what area that was located at.
Look at which other staircases go down and just compare the two.
There's 8 that go down.
Well, that just makes it easier to triangulate which one we were.
They all lead to different areas.
Oh, of course they do.
Yeah, like literally, like there's some staircases that lead to like, okay, this leads down to map 11. Well, yeah, no fucking shit. K64. Map 11, I think is actually where I'll find this. The Larder of Ill Omen.
Did Strahd name this room?
Strahd named all of his rooms.
Unfortunate events.
Next time we meet Strahd, we should tell his name seems terrible.
Oh no! Wait, no! It'll be the bathroom of unfortunate consequences. The Lodge of Ill Omen, the bathroom of unfortunate consequence. The dining room of poor decisions.
Oh, Ethan, you should know that place well then.
The bedroom of highly unfortunate bedroom partners.
Alright, okay, there. I put you in the correct locations. Let me just pull you down. Alright. This is where you arrive.
The escape window of getting away from the bad choice date. That's a real magic item right there. What the fuck am I talking about?
So, yeah, you guys arrive down these stairs into area 68.
51.
So, a 10-foot wide arch corridor is cold and moist. The cold seems to emanate from an opening archway in the west wall. An archway you just came from.
Yeah.
This is a very cold place, by the way. So,
Yeah, that's why we're all huddling together for warmth.
Yeah.
Snack is cold.
No, Dick,
I'm
come
not
back.
regretting this sword again.
Dick, come back.
So yeah, do you guys head forward?
I'm just curious, like, whether or not Strahd already knows that we are, like, somewhere where we're clearly not supposed to be yet.
There's no way he doesn't know.
I mean, honestly, he's probably just enjoying watching.
He's got CCTVs watching us like Jigsaw.
What's happened is he's retreated to his boss room and he's watching our adventure through a series of screens.
He's watching our YouTube adventures from the future.
I like to imagine he's got a dog watching our adventures. And he's just
Real
watching
question.
YouTube.
Real question, who has bigger boobs, just sending over Rich?
That's a trick question. The answer is Strahd.
Secret boobs.
Actually, wait a minute. Didn't you say Horatio actually was basically just flat?
Yeah.
Yeah, then yeah, well, it'll be just anyway.
Horatio looks like she's pretty young. So, yes.
Ah, Jailbait, my favorite. No, it's not.
That's Terrence's favorite.
Damn it, Terrence.
It's the barrels. The barrels that made me deaf. So
Terrence Quasimodo.
yes. So you see a door to the direct north of you, or ahead of you, essentially. You don't know where it leads.
Probably it's the next room, I imagine.
Yeah, if you want to head up there.
I really hope it does. I mean, it'd be really unfortunate if there was like a wall behind it.
I remember
is Castle
seeing.
Raven.
I remember seeing a thing that did exactly that in one of the Fallout games that I've played. You just open a door and then it just like it opens to a wall that says "fuck you" and it's just.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, I remember.
Pretty
Alright, I'm gonna put the shadow down, and oh god, I've got a gigantic name. Alright, I'm gonna roll it stealth.
Oh yeah, I can see.
Oh, it's
the
hurt for some reason.
Shadows. I can see the shadows name. It's very long.
Fucking giant name. Rolling it stealth.
15. All right. So ahead, and I'm just gonna say you can see this too because it makes
I was
my life
actually just
easier.
gonna go, have it go, sorry, over this way first, just to have a look.
So
You don't make sure nothing's gonna come running out of it.
Facing through random walls accidentally.
sickly yellow lichen covers the ceiling of this cold, damp, 10-foot wide passage running east to west. Openings of both sides of the passage are 10-foot square alcoves that contain rotting cots, rags, and the skeletal remains of castle guards. A deathly silence fills the halls.
So, there's nothing really interesting going on over here.
Hey, do you think if we destroy an elder vampire's coffin that he won't be able to regenerate even if he does get murdered?
Idea.
We should probably keep an eye out for that then.
I actually really have no idea how D&D's vampires work.
Neither do I, but
I know.
I'm guessing.
Honestly, the whole coffin thing makes no fucking sense to me at all.
I know how they function.
On hopes and prayers.
To question, really, like, do vampires kind of work as if they've got like a permanent Elm City intervention on them at all times, and they teleport to the nearest coffin or something?
They
Random coffins.
teleport to their coffin, and they can only be killed there.
What marks it as their coffin?
The fact that they live in it and sleep in it every time they...
So any box-like object that they sleep in is technically their coffin.
No,
Yes.
but I assume it has to be like a continued thing.
Yeah, it's,
That'll be so easily abused. It's unreal.
you can change your coffin to be anywhere else, like any other coffin if you sleep in it for long enough.
So it's like, dare I say it, when you rest on a bed in Minecraft, that's your bed that you respawn at. And if you rest in a different bed, that becomes the bed you respawn at, and the original bed is discarded until you go back to it.
Yep.
I can see why people don't play D&D for its world.
Well, no, that's just how vampires.
I'm joking, asshole.
I'll say that's just how vampires
I
work
can
in
see why
general.
vampires don't play D&D for its worlds. They get annoyed that they accidentally go to the wrong bed.
Damn it! I'm in the wrong bed. It's not this one.
They start asking existential questions like, how the fuck do I mark this as my bed? Do I just fucking sleep in it or something?
No, you right click on it.
What
So
marks it as a coffin?
let me read out this thing. Let me read this out. Dark stains cover the floor of this area. Large oak table, scarred and beaten, laid scatter like toys about the room. Their wood crushed and splintered, replacing them are furnishings made entirely of human bones. The walls are 20 foot high. The walls and the 20-foot high vaulted ceiling are a sickly yellow color, not because of fade or time-worn plaster, but because they are adorned with bones and skulls arranged in morbid, decorative fashion, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. 4 enormous mounds of bone occupy the corner of this ossuary, and garlands of skulls extend from these mounds to chandeliers of bone that hang from the ceiling above. A long table constructed of bones in the center of the room. 10 chairs made of bones and festoons with decorative skulls surrounding the table. Resting atop which is an ornate bull-shaped vase made of can you guess it? More bones!
Hey guys, do you think they've got enough
You
bones
have
here?
to admit, though, Strahd really has his recycling scheme down.
He really
pat.
does. Fucking Pat,
I mean,
man.
what else is he gonna do with all those guards that keep dying?
The door to the north and south are sheathed in bones, but steel-banded double doors are in the center of the east wall. Are not. Above these doors is mounted the skull of a dragon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This is why I think Strahd is meant to be more powerful than the fucking stats make him out to be. He did kill those dragons.
Oh.
I mean, let's face it. I mean, he is a vampire, and this place never gets bright. He probably could.
Can I get a boneless castle?
I don't
Apparently
think
not.
so. I think
He's
it's
made the rest of
very
his castle.
bony.
He's made the rest of his castle completely boneless, aside from this room. So effectively, yes, this castle is quite boneless.
But yeah, besides that,
should
there's
be.
another door to the north and obviously the door to the east.
The shadow will attempt to stealthily poke at at one of the piles of bones, from like a shadow, just so it isn't seen.
Yeah, nothing happens. It just poke. Nothing.
Mm.
No, it knocks off one of the skulls on the pile.
All right, poke the one.
Skulls come off. This one like completely clatters, making a loud noise, and you just hear from like behind a door, bloody split. You all hear this bloody skulls, shadows coming through, and then like the door opens to reveal this man. I will get you his image.
What the fuck? What a handsome fellow.
Yeah, as he comes through limping on his one duck foot and says, bloody shit, gotta fix the bones again. Master Strahd will get angry with me. Fix the bones. And he starts like placing them back in the thing, and he like looks up at the chandelier, which actually has like a small bone out of place, and quite deftly and aptly he hops onto the wall, climbs up, hops to the shadow to the chandelier and fixes it, and then just walks out of the room again. But yeah,
Shadow comes back through and gives us a thumbs up. Then it makes like walking thing and like tries to basically hand sign a person and goes like shakes its hand side to side, just sort of like it's a bit iffy.
fair enough. But yeah, you
Why
guys.
don't you just teach it sign language?
I don't know sign language.
Do you want me to just go through?
So yeah, do you guys just head through the door?
Yeah, I'll go through the door.
Open it first.
Cool. So just place yourself inside the room. It looks the exact way I described it before.
And I shall move myself forward because
Every time we go through the door, you have to re-describe it.
Every time we touch, I get
Bones,
this
bones, bones,
feeling.
bones, bones. The wound's covered in bones. It's bones.
Just don't accidentally knock one of the bones.
Hey, I can describe this room.
This room is bone.
Boneless. This is the reason the rest of the castle is so boneless.
Wait, are you actually just gonna just say the word bone over and over again, Cassie? Do you actually know the word bone?
Actually, Cassie and Oshin, you both sense that this place is desecrated ground.
we keep cutting out.
You
Yeah,
recognize
kinda.
you can feel that this place is actually desecrated ground, meaning that any undead here is going to have a much easier time of fighting.
So we need to leave quickly.
Consecrated assholes.
So yeah, which door do you wish to leave through? They're both currently shut.
The one we came through.
No, but we press on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's peek. I'll have a peek in through this room
Yeah, let's
here.
go this side.
You like open the door slightly. The man that was described, or at least the person, doesn't seem to be down this hallway. Do you open the door the rest of the way?
Yeah, I'll open the door the rest of the way and go through.
All right,
Just
cool.
step.
Let me describe the area. A lot of descriptions in this one. This hall stands in deadly silence, heavy beams supporting a sagging 10-foot
Got it
ceiling.
Oh,
This hall stands in a deadly silence. Heavy beams support a sagging 10-foot high ceiling. Fog clings to the floor, obscuring everything that lies less than 3 feet above it. A giant shadow lurches across the ceiling as a shifty figure purposely shuffles purposely down the corridor towards you. As he was just over here, the man that you saw lurching away comes up to you.
Real quick, does anyone else see what's going on with the shadows over here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
weird.
That's pretty horrific.
Is that like the torch? So somebody's got a torch and it's making it like area that we can see versus area that we can't.
I've never seen a torch that produces darkness.
Oh, are they bars or something?
Yeah, I'm thinking bars.
Yeah, they're bars. I just looked a bit and just like
Yeah.
looked.
Yeah, so the
Oh,
man,
so they are. Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, so the man comes up to you and says, hello there. Cyrus Bellevue. Nice to meet you. Are you guests of the master?
Indeed, we are.
He has has he introduced you? Have you had your meal yet?
We have.
Well, I made it myself, you see. Was it enjoyable?
It was very enjoyable.
Thank you. Great praise on one such as me. Thank you. Do you have anywhere you wish to visit?
We'd like to see his bedroom.
Well, actually, I would just like a tour.
Doesn't come dine with me.
No, a tour and bedroom can be acquired. Strahd told me, Master Strahd, never Strahd, told me that I must show you around wherever you wish. Something about murder always being best when the victim's satisfied. Follow me. Ignore the room to my left. It's the sacrifice room where we torture the little ones. As he just points to it and keeps walking.
Ooh.
God damn it,
Possibly
Horatio.
wants to observe the torture room.
Can I try to open the door and look into the torture room?
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
go into
I'll
the
quick.
room.
Not that one. It's this one over here. Yeah,
Regular character.
I'll describe it to you.
Ooh.
A horrible odor of decay fills the steaming hot room. A huge pot boils over a blazing fire pit in the center of the room. Its green, muddy contents churning. The far wall is lined with pegs hanging from which are numerous large cooking implements, some of which could easily double as torture instruments.
People
As you
actually just
look in,
walking into
Cyrus
the
goes.
torture room after being explicitly told.
Yeah, Cyrus just merely points and goes, "No, don't go there. That's my kitchen / room. That's where I made the food." As he starts walking up the stairs. So yeah, do you just follow him?
Yes.
Yeah.
40 feet up
My
to
total
map
replies
3.
question which is, are you satisfied?
Mm-hmm.
I never thought we'd see Igor's kitchen nightmares.
So, K20. So I'm just gonna copy and paste. Actually, I don't even need to copy and paste you. I just need to grab you all like this.
I get the feeling like we're missing something here.
I think we're missing the Yaban.
I mean,
We are missing
no,
Yalban.
I meant in terms of exploration. We're just sort of following this dude up the stairs after we just went downstairs to explore some shit. And there's very clearly doors we haven't gone through and things we haven't seen.
We're getting a full tour, don't worry.
Fucking
And this
worried.
is the boss room.
I kind of hoping a description that involves that personally.
And this is the room where the flight of the speedwagons takes place.
I swear
this
to
is-
God,
this
if
is
we,
the
end up
part
having
where
to fight, if we end up having to fight Strahd, twice, because we get brought over to the boss room, and then we have to go back to wherever his coffin is, we have to kill him again. I swear to God.
Yeah, we have to do
I
that.
will be the only person who has the, because my key regenerates on a short rest. So.
Hey, if we can kill him anywhere, because as long as I can hit him with sunlight afterwards, I think we're good.
Yeah, if you kill a vampire with sunlight, they don't go back to their coffin. Also,
And
Oshin,
I can just sunlight him.
also, to let
so
you know,
we're good.
the
We
way
can
it
just
works-
fight him forever.
The way it works in D&D is that they turn to mist and then must return to their coffin to regenerate their body.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Ah, right.
So if I just whack him with some sunlight, we're good.
The
Oh,
Horde of
okay.
Darkness. So, a dim light filters through a dusk-caked window in the east wall. Next to the window, a door leads to the castle's north courtyard. Everything in this room is coated with dust, including a large, heavy table at the center. A thick book lies open on the desk, and an inkwell and quill next to it. There is a broken door in the north wall, and a staircase at the south that plunges in darkness. On each side of the staircase, a skeletal figure is draped in gleaming chainmail, standing at attention, holding a rusty halberd.
Are you the one who kept these so clean except for the halberd?
Ah, yes. Couldn't find good halberds to use. Follow me. I will take you through some areas. And like he just like starts like he goes through the broken door. He just kicks it open essentially.
And this is where Strahd's wife died. And this is where Strahd mourned his wife. And this is where Strahd started punching his wife's dead body for being dead.
Yeah, he like basically like says, come. That only leads out to the courtyard. No need to go there.
Now I don't want to go there.
It's courtyard. We were there.
But yeah, do you follow him up to the?
Are we needing to move to a new map then?
He's
Let's
taking
go away.
I think so. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll just follow this guided tour.
Yeah, it's probably the guy's tower for now.
Yes, it's guided tour.
We'll trust
I love
him now.
I love Castle Ravenloft guided too. It's my favorite. Hey, you think if he survives this and we pay him, do you think he'll give us another tour?
Maybe if we leave a tip.
Do you think we could pay him in some of that amber we looted?
Maybe we should pay him in pretty dresses.
Wouldn't it be really funny if like someone actually just knocked down the entire Amber Temple and then just like used it to buy people off?
We
So,
have on transporting it.
Yeah, he bring. I'll leave his token out for now, but like he leads you to this room. No doors or anything seem to be in it. So let me just go to it. K34.
Is Lee cutting out for a lot for anyone else, by the way?
Yeah, he's cutting out for me.
Yeah, he's gonna have for everyone.
Yeah.
We've just kind of accepted it at this point.
So. So yeah, you enter this room with Cyrus in tow. The room itself is dimly lit, like a dirt-caked window dimly lights the room. Broken bed frames and like torn bits of mattress litter the floor, and a tall, dusty wardrobe stands like a coffin against one of the walls. Its black door are painted with fey creatures and stands between two cracks. Cracked, full-length mirrors hanging on the south wall, and a staircase, the one you just come up with, is on alongside the north wall.
If you're going to try and claim this is his bedroom, I'm gonna have to doubt.
No. Where we were does not lead up easily. And he comes to this wall here and opens a secret door.
Ah.
It leads to essentially a small landing with a ladder in it. But he opens a second secret door leading to a large staircase.
Well, that one's not right either. He opens a third secret door.
I feel like I should have seen these before they were shown to us.
It's also worthless. He opens a fourth secret door.
But yeah, you arrive
Which has
on
a fifth secret door.
You arrive on a spiral staircase leading up and down.
We were probably
Well, I
going to
should
go
hope so.
down.
It's a spiral staircase. Sorry, that should be enough sarcasm. For...
You're on a circular staircase that leads only to the left and right.
Oh shit.
It's circular, it doesn't go up and down.
Well, which way is he taking us?
You're basically on a balcony. You're basically on a disc, but no balcony.
I'll find out where he's taking you.
It's not a spiral, it's a helix.
Does it have
Oh,
tulips then?
It's not a spiral, it's a drill.
It's an anti-spiral.
No, drills
Set
are
the alarm.
drills are spirals.
Yeah, I say it's not a spiral. It's an anti-spiral. Set the alarms.
I can't believe the big stupid beard guy from that fucking Tabletop we're on the gun was basically just Rashik. I mean the Lord Ruler. Damn it. Fuck. I've spoiled everything.
You should have said that. Because if you just said that's your check, then you'd be fine.
No.
You in trying to not spoil more, but it also means nothing to me because I don't know what you're even talking about.
Me either.
Now I feel simultaneously like shit, and also like you don't care. Well, it's a double whammy of depression.
Wait, actually no. Even people that know the basics, they still won't get until the reveal.
Fair enough, maybe.
So,
Like,
so the person known as Cyrus leads you this way. He's I'm just not using his token because otherwise I'd have to basically move him constantly. So he leads you this way. So pull you over here. Leads you down to this door here.
What door? A laptop.
Yep. So anyone just pull yourself in, and he leads you into this room. And I'll read its description.
Ooh, wow.
that's the wrong way, me. Which way are we going now? We're going this way.
A blazing hearth fire fills the room with rolling waves of red and amber light. The walls are lined with ancient books and tomes.
Skyrim DLC.
Their leather covers well oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor is concealed beneath a thick, luxurious rug in the center of the room. Low tables, waxed and polished to a mirror finish. Even the poker in its stand next to the blazing fireplace is polished. Large, overstuffed divans and couches are arranged about the room. 2 chairs of burgundy-colored wood with leather-padded seats and black cushions face the hearth. A huge painting hangs over the mantelpiece in a heavy gilded flame. The rolling firelight illuminates carefully rendered portrait. It's an exact likeness of Irina Colonna.
Sorry, who?
I
I think I misheard you there.
Irina Colonna.
Okay, I thought you said Arena Coolant. It's like, wait, what?
But yeah,
An exact
Finally,
replica of Matthew
chairs that
Colville.
are my size.
yeah. Someone roll me a d20, by the way.
So,
20? Okay.
Yeah. As Cyrus says, this is his study. His bedroom is to the left. And he perks up and then runs off as he says, the master needs me. I will be back for the rest of the tour. Wait here.
oh god.
So, what's the probability that we all wait here?
I say
I say we follow him.
I mean, guys, there are 3 doors that we currently do not have opened, and we're each of us very capable of opening them.
So,
Okay, so... Sorry.
Don't apologize.
I imagine that the double doors there lead into the actual, bedroom part of the bedroom, so we definitely need to not do that, because that'll be the top. So what about these side doors?
Wives' rooms?
I mean, we were told...
I'm setting the shadow
to wait
through.
here. That doesn't mean we can't open the doors and look.
That's true.
We'll send a shadow through because the shadow can slip under the door.
Alright, so which door do you send it under first?
I'm sending it under the
Secret door behind the fire.
double door.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, Cassie, that's a good idea. You check that. What the fuck?
I'm just enjoying the warmth of the fire.
What the
I
fuck?
go to join Horatia.
I'm just basking on one of these.
What do you
liners.
see?
Alright, so first I'm going to...
So
read
sorry.
out-
Give me a second. Stealth.
You'll roll yourself.
Oof.
Fuck's sake.
It's a well-lit room.
Sweet smells waft from this delicately lit room. A great arched window along the west wall is covered by heavy red drapes. Their golden tassels glistening in a light of 3 candelabras sitting atop small tables about the room. Tall white candles burn with a bright, steady light. A large bed, canopied by silk curtains, sits with a headboard sit with its headboard against the north wall. Carved into the headboard with great skill is a large Z. Laying amidst the velvet and stained sheets and bedclothing is a young woman in a nightgown. One of her dainty slippers has fallen to the floor at the bed's foot.
Is Strahd corpse fucking?
She seems to be asleep.
The shadow will just wander over and just try and take a look.
Yeah, she's asleep right now.
Actually, that's a very good question. If a vampire has sex with another vampire, is that necrophilia?
For the person doing it, technically.
That's why it's two vampires here. That's the question called two vampires.
She looks amazingly creepy.
Yeah, that's what she looks like. You actually recognize her because you recognize the description from ages ago. This is the wife of Mad Mary, the one who was kidnapped.
I'm sorry, the wife.
The daughter of Mad Mary. Hey, listen.
Lee, you're the dumbest motherfucker in the
Listen,
world. How the hell have you mixed those two up?
Look, Barovia is a progressive place.
That is not progressive. That is regressive.
Banging your sister is not progressive.
Not unless it's an anime.
Not banging your daughter is not progressive. That is as progressive as it gets.
Unless it's an anime.
Oh, fuck me, no.
That's the exact thing you're wanting to avoid here, Ethan. But yeah, this is the daughter who was missing.
It'll just open the door.
Sure.
It knows. Open the doors.
So yeah, and then obviously, Cassie, you went to go investigate the fire.
It's a fire.
It's very dramatic.
So I guess I'm rolling perception then?
You could ask Dick Radius to check it out as well.
Yeah, Dick, how about we both look at this at the same time?
Let's talk to him that way.
So yeah, go ahead. So Dick, you have advantage on this because I know you're better at him.
3, 2, 1, roll!
24. 17. So Dick, you just you think in the fireplace you see like at the back of it like a area where a secret door would be, and you get this inclination. I know, I'll poke at it with the fire poker, and as you grab it and pick it up, the secret door at the back opens, and you put it down, and it goes back down. You pick it up and it goes back up.
I just sort of gesture with like the thing to be like, there you go.
Yeah.
I would like to point out me and Dick both have the same roll for perception.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
We have the exact same stat. Wait, you said we've been doing it for 2 days. I have a higher stat because I have 22. I almost forgot about that. My book!
Oh yeah.
The
All right,
fucking
yeah.
book of
Add a
wisdom.
+2 to your wisdom. You would have had more than enough time to learn.
Wait, the book's only usable once, and I was the one that read it.
Yeah, you gotta wait another 100 years before you can get it again. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Time travel time.
Don't worry, Dick. When you reach level 18, you stop aging, so it stops mattering.
Yeah, like I said, it's fine.
It's fine.
Don't you
I'm
die of
playing, I'm
old
playing the long game
age?
here, okay?
Don't you
Like,
still die of old age, though?
Nope.
No, you can't
The only-
die old age if you're not aging.
The only way that you can get power without, like, becoming a vampire or some shit and getting your soul bound to some evil deity is just to wait it out and do it the natural way. All of the evil people choose shortcuts and it gets them fucked over in the end.
Hey Dick, can you teach me the ways of just not caring enough to become immortal?
Stoicism?
So yeah, the door back there is open.
I can try.
There's still a fire in the way, and I assume Jasani has told people. Yeah, there's a unconscious woman in that bedroom.
I'm gonna go look at her.
Okay.
Why are you the first one that says that?
All right. So yeah, you enter the room as
Okay, no, I'm standing between you and her and just like, no, motherfucker.
I feel like the collective party has picked up Snake Girl and just gone, no.
You know
Why
what?
are you still basking from the fire?
Yeah. So you enter the room. Who else enters the room with her? Zach. So you two enter the room, and do you wake her up at all?
I'm just gonna like reach across and put a hand on her forehead, and just cast Blood Hunt.
What's that do?
It's one of my like class-specific spells for like blood. Basically, lets me tell if someone's suitable to be used for blood sacrifices.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Nah, she
All I'm
isn't.
okay. All I'm saying is, if a vampire took an interest in her, there's a possibility.
Nah, yeah, she ain't no use.
Okay,
She is
I'm
definitely
bored.
not of pure blood.
Okay, bored now. I literally just slither out at that and go back to the recliner.
But yeah, that actually does wake her up. So as Horatia slithers out and you're looking at her, you turn to see this young girl staring at you with like doe eyes, just like.
Congratulations, Horatia. You woke her up.
Hi. Are you okay?
Hello. Where am I?
I look to the shadow for help.
Shadow shrugs.
It's just like, oh fucking no, I
Can I
won't
hear
talk.
from the main room?
Yep, cool. So you appear and she goes.
Actually, interesting thing. That fire is actually big enough that I don't think you would actually be able to hear much. If anything, like fires are fucking loud.
But yeah, she's
Like
just,
genuinely, even small ones, like it's hard to hear stuff.
she's just waiting for a reply. By the way.
We're in Strahd's castle.
She like looks down and goes, "Oh, I'm still here.
I mean, we're here. So...
Are you here to save me?"
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, good. You look like you could fight. What are you?
Oh yeah, you haven't seen. Yeah. I'm here to help. Let's leave it at that. All right. Let's not think any deeper on it.
Oh, well, you have to be better than Strahd. And she like gets up and goes, "Are my clothes anywhere around here?" There are no clothes in this room. She's wearing a nightgown / a shift, and that's about it.
Oh.
I reached into her bag, into the bag, and take out a spare dress.
I think I have a spare set. Like fucking dress. Put her in something that she can fucking run in.
She like looks at Sus and goes, "Oh," and like comes up to you and like starts like grabbing your head and rubbing your ears. And then she like stops and goes, "Is that rude?"
Yes, but this is not the type of one that cares.
Oh. And then she like goes back to keep doing it. Do you stop her, Sus?
No, I just
Rub.
continue.
Rub,
Does
rub,
that
rub.
need to be asked?
And
Why do
I
I
think
get the
actually,
distinct
I
feeling
think
that
as
Sus
Sus
is
pulls out,
enjoying this?
I think as Sus pulls out the dress and she starts like basically rubbing his ears. I think that's a good place to end it for tonight, because it's nearly 10.
Can I just try and just please just take trousers for God's sake. This is a very important situation in which running would help.
We'll decide what she wears next time, because there's going to be a decent bit of information talking with her.
Oh dear God! Please don't make this into some sort of fucking Barbie doll style like battle maiden creation. It is
So,
now. It's not
Either way, we will see you next time, folks at home.
guys, we finally found a use for all that gold.
Hope you enjoy it. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I'll come up with more puns.